Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Hope everyone is doing well.
Yep.
We are headed to Target because it's cold. We live in Florida, but it's cold for us anyway.
Yep.
And we have not made chili in a really long time. So we're gonna go get everything we need, and I'm gonna actually make it crock-pot style this time so it can kind of simmer. I'm gonna make a pretty big batch so we can eat off of it for a couple days while it's nice and cool out. So yeah,
Yep.
if you would like to see how we make our chili, then stay tuned and we'll get right into today's video. Okay guys, we just got out of Target. We did get a little time-lapse footage. Hopefully it worked out well. We're just going to show you real quick what we got for our crock-pot chili. So first we got the Good and Gather tortilla chips. These are the veggie flavored ones. We've had these before and we really like them. So these are about 3-something bags, so we did get 2 of them. And then we just got some Good and Gather light sour cream because we love sour cream on our chili. I don't know if everyone does that, but I don't know, that's how we like it. I really prefer dairy-free sour cream. So we've had, I don't know if you've heard of the Lactate brand that they make ice cream. So they make dairy-free sour cream, but like it's really hard to find. I think the only place I've ever actually found it is Walmart, and we don't really go there that often. So we just got regular sour cream. And then we got the Heinz chili sauce. This is what my mom always used in her chili. So this is what I use. So we did get 2 of these because I'm going to make a pretty big batch in the crock pot. So yeah, Heinz chili sauce. Okay, and then I'm going to show you what... And then for the canned stuff, we did just get the Good and Gather chili beans. I just got 2 cans of those. And then, sorry, I'm digging in the bag. You probably heard it. And then we got kidney beans. So we got the low sodium light kidney beans and then a can of the low sodium dark. So yeah. And then we didn't buy any protein because we have those cowboy chicken burgers, the Amylu ones that we've done videos on, which I'll link that video below so you can see us making and trying those. But I have like 6 of those left, so I'm just gonna cut those up because they're like a Southwest style, so I thought that would be really good in the chili. So I'm just gonna make use of what we already have. So yeah, that's what we got at Target. And then later when I go to make it, I'm gonna include that in this video too. So yeah, you'll see the cooking process in a little bit. Okay, we're home. It's way later for us, not for you. This will be the next clip you see, but we're home. We're gonna put everything in the crock pot for the chili. It's like almost 4 o'clock, so it probably will only take like an hour-ish. I'm just gonna put it on high, so we're gonna cut up the burger and everything and share the process with you, so yeah. Alright, so I thought I would do a voiceover. So here you see me doing avocado oil in my crock pot. The reason I did this is because I wanted the washing out process afterwards to be nice and easy, so I went ahead and coated my pan for that protection. Here I am putting in the burgers. We did the Amylu cowboy chicken burgers. So I didn't pre-cook them because they come pre-cooked, so I put them in cold. If you're using raw meat, I would recommend browning your meat before putting it in your crock pot, but that's just what I would do. All right, so next we're going to start putting in the rest of our ingredients. I'm going to start with my kidney beans. I did drain those just because the juice in those is a little more like oily. So I don't keep that, so I drain them off. As you see, we got 2 cans of kidney beans, low sodium. We got 1 dark, 1 light, just to have a nice mixture. All right, and then here I am just pouring those kidney beans into the crock pot. Like I said, I did 2 cans. If you wanted a smaller batch, I would maybe just do 1 of each thing, or if you want a bigger batch, just, add if you need to, take away. If anything, it makes really good leftovers, and it does reheat really nice. So I just don't see that as an issue, and I purposely wanted leftovers because it absolutely is something that we will eat off of. All right, and then next I'm gonna put in my chili beans. Again, we did grab 2 cans of these. For the chili beans, I do keep the juice because it's got really nice flavor and it makes a really nice base for your chili. So I just went ahead and poured everything in there. The only thing I might would say is if you want like a meatier chili and you don't want all that moisture, you possibly could drain that off, but the juice does have very good flavor and makes a really nice base for your crock pot chili. Also, I did not add any seasonings because with the juice from the chili beans plus the chili sauce, I felt like everything was where I wanted it, but you could always modify it to your liking. All right, next up, we're gonna open those jars. Oh, here we go. Excuse me, I'm actually stirring. The only reason I did this is because I have a smaller crock pot, and as we were making everything, I was kind of worried it was gonna be too full. So I'm just checking the levels. And again, you could always stir if you wanted to, make sure everything's nice and um, mixed together before you add your chili sauce. If you wanted to, you don't have to. So I just got the Heinz chili sauce. I got mine at Target, but I do believe you can find this at Publix. Pretty much any grocery store or like Walmart, like a store with groceries, you probably could find this stuff. Um, I did 2 jars of the chili sauce. The other thing you could do that I did not do this time is you can add a little bit of water in that jar and shake it up so that whatever sauce sticks to the jar, you can get everything out of there. I did not do that just because I kind of like a good balance of moisture, but like not too juicy. I like just a really good mixture of thick with some juice. So I chose not to do the water method, but you absolutely could if that's something that you wanted to do. And then, like I said, we did not add any seasonings. And then I did put my crock pot on low. And it ended up cooking for about an hour to an hour and a half, and the beans were a little crunchier than I would have wanted them. So I would maybe start on high if you're needing it to cook quicker. I probably should have done that because I did start this process quite a bit later in the day. If you have time to let it simmer for hours, I would say putting on low, like early in the day, would be perfectly fine for this crock pot chili. All right, so next we are going to go into the smashed potatoes, and I'm going to walk you through how I did those. All right, so again, I took my cooking sheet and I did spray it with the avocado oil again. Any oil would do, that's just what we like in our house, so I use that a lot. Here I'm using the little potatoes. I did get these at Costco, so I did already have these, and I hadn't even opened them yet, so they did need to be used, so I thought this would be a perfect way to do that. I did not like count a specific amount. I just filled my pan. I did end up having quite a bit of leftovers, which is fine because you can pop those in the oven and reheat them and just use them again, so it's not a big deal. I didn't peel them because we like the skin. If you don't like the skin, you absolutely could peel it off before you put them in your baking sheet. Again, that's all preference. I think the skin was really good with the chili, but again, up to you what you do. All right, and then here I am going to spray the top again because I want to take my spatula and I'm going to stir them. I just wanted to make sure that the potatoes were very nice and evenly coated because it really is going to make the perfect base for your seasonings to stick to that potato really well, which I wanted because what I didn't want was all the seasoning to stick to the pan and not the potatoes. So if you do this, it really helps your seasonings stick well. For topping or for seasonings, excuse me, I just did pepper, salt, and garlic powder. Again, you could spice this up if there's something you like to do on your potatoes. You absolutely could throw that in there. I wanted to keep it simple because our chili was already so flavorful because we did use those Amylu chicken burgers, which have a Southwest flair. So I didn't want to go too crazy on my potatoes. And then for the cooking on these, I did go ahead and preheat my oven to 400. And then I did these for about 45 minutes. And then I think I added maybe another like 10 to 15 after that. Really, it's just eyeballing to make sure that they are smashable. So I would start with 45 and go from there. If you needed to cook them quicker, I would say maybe go up to 450, but 400 was good for us because I did have the time to cook them. So yeah, next up you're going to see some time-lapse footage of us smashing our potatoes. Oh, and we did add butter to the potatoes at the end. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. And let us know if you made this chili. Okay, we're back. We did not taste the chili on camera. We ended up eating and just watching TV and hanging out with my mother-in-law. So yeah, we didn't taste it on camera. But what are your thoughts?
Oh my gosh. It was really good.
It was really, really good. I would say the only thing is, like, it probably should have cooked longer in the crock pot. I think it ended up cooking about an hour, a little over an hour. So some of the beans were like just a tad crunchy and like not unedibly so, but just a little crunchier than we would have liked them. We have a ton left, which kind of was our goal because we can eat off for a couple days and it was really good. So I think I am going to put it in the crock pot before we eat it again, like in the morning, and just let it simmer on low for a couple hours. What did you think of the potatoes?
Oh man, the potatoes were like so good.
They were so good. So we cooked those also for about 45 minutes to an hour, somewhere in between there, on 400. So we just used like those little red potatoes. I got footage of all that, so you'll see that obviously before this. So I just sprayed a pan with avocado oil, and then I sprayed the bottom of the pan, put the potatoes on, then I sprayed the top, and then I took like a spatula and mixed them all really good. And then I did salt, pepper, and just garlic powder. They were so good. So when we took them out, we were smashing them, and you could literally hear the crunch of like the skin. Oh my gosh. Oh, our cat just came in. It scared me. They were really, really good. So we did that on the bottom of the bowl, put the chili on top, and then did cheese and a little bit of that light sour cream that we bought. It was really good. Do you like it? So we bought tortilla chips at Target, which you'll see in the footage, because we were gonna like do the whole scoop. I don't know, and then just potatoes sounded really good, and so, well, I mean, the chips will get used. Maybe we'll do chips next time.
We've got salsa in the fridge too, so
yeah, it smelled, yeah, but it was really, really good. So yeah, definitely, it's such an easy chili. I think. So we bought two jars of the chili sauce, and I'll also put everything in the description if anyone's interested in making it. I'll have everything down there for you. But we did 2 jars of the chili sauce, 2 cans of chili beans, and then we did 2 cans of low sodium kidney beans. We did 1 dark, 1 light, so we just had a mixture of the both. And then for me, obviously, like, you could do whatever protein you want: ground beef, turkey meat, ground chicken. The reason we did the cowboy chicken burgers was because they need to be eaten anyway. And I thought the Southwest flavor would mix really good with the chili, which
it did.
It was so good. But again, with your protein, get creative with it, do what you want. But that's what we did. It's really good. And like I said, you could do it on the stove if you wanted, but we just did it in the crock pot. I really like to do crock pot stuff. It's just easier to throw it in there and leave it and be able to like go about your day and get things done and not have to like watch over something on the stove. So I'm a crock pot person. Yeah. So let me know if you guys are interested in seeing more just recipes, easy things to make, things that are affordable. That's what I was gonna say. So for all of that, and then we did buy the chips and the sour cream. So if you count that, the potatoes I did already have from a previous Costco trip. But everything was around $20, which really is not bad. And you could feed quite a few people off of that. Like, put it this way, we just had like, you know, like your typical cereal size bowl, like the small bowls. That's what we each had. Like, that was our portion, and it doesn't even look like we ate anything. I mean, the crock pot is still full.
Have at least lunch.
Yeah.
And then probably also dinner.
Oh, for sure. There's so much.
Probably chili after that, just out of potatoes at that point, probably. So.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm probably going to take like about half of it tomorrow and freeze some of it. just because I don't know that we'll get through it all before we get to that point where we're like, I don't want any more chili. So I think I'm going to freeze half of it and just keep it so we have it. But yeah, I don't know. It was really, really yummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything you want to add?
That's it.
Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this cooking video. Let us know in the comments if you enjoyed it. If you like cooking videos, we enjoy making them. It's fun. And we're always about finding ways to eat affordably and not spend too much and being on a budget and all that fun stuff. So anyway, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And with all of that being said, remember, you can call us the Kents.